What's going on, everybody? A couple weeks ago we went over how to get started with dropshipping in 2022, and you can see that with this video right here. That video went over how to set up your first store and how you can start selling your very first product today. And now I've been getting a lot of requests, so I thought today I would drop how to set up and run your Facebook ads in 2022 profitably. This video is going to give you an entire full breakdown, especially with the big changes that have happened on Facebook over the last year. You need to know what's going on in this video so you know how to set up and start running your ads profitably. I'm dropping a crazy amount of sauce in this video, so make sure to watch it the entire way through so you don't miss out on any key points. Make sure to also smash that like button below, leave a comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything.
What's going on, everybody? My name is AC Hampton and I'm an 8-figure marketer as well as a business coach where I teach people how to test, build, and scale up profitable e-commerce businesses. If you know who I am, welcome back and thank you so much for showing love and being a part of my Supreme family. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to grab a pen and a paper because the value in this video is going to be limitless. Before I head into the video, you guys know I give out a free consulting call every single week to one lucky winner to streamline their success with e-commerce and get every single question that they have answered. I'll be announcing the winner of last week somewhere inside of this video, so make sure to stay tuned. And if you want the opportunity of winning this giveaway, all you have to do is 3 simple things. The first thing you must do is in the comment section below, comment the word profitable and what your biggest takeaway from this video was. The second thing you must do is follow me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. And the third thing you must do is smash that like button below and subscribe to my channel. I'll be checking for all 3 of these things, so make sure you do all 3 so you get the opportunity of winning this free consulting call, which will be on Zoom, to allow yourself to share your screen and personally be guided without wasting time, money, effort, or energy into the wrong direction. And with that being said, the spots in my one-on-one mentorship are absolutely flying this month, and I only have 6 spots remaining for you to take advantage and take full action so that you can absolutely crush your goals in e-commerce in 2022. If you're ready to start working towards your e-commerce success and start being your own boss, you can head over to my Instagram at AC_Hampton and DM me the word mentorship so I can reach out with a couple questions to see if you're a good fit, or you can apply with the link down below. Now, if you're a beginner with dropshipping, this video is absolutely perfect for you. Over the last couple months and over the last couple years, Facebook has been changing drastically on the advertising portion of things, and I want to cover the exact solutions to these, how you should be setting up your campaigns, and the key fundamentals that you need to know to start focusing on profitability and getting the success that you're looking for. Even if you're already running ads, there is a lot of information in this video that you're going to need to know, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Facebook ads can be intimidating, especially if you're new to the industry, as there's a lot of different ways to advertise and a lot of different ways to spend your money on their platform. I'm going to explain this as simple as possible so you can be ready to start setting up your first campaign today. I always believe in spending less to know if your Facebook advertisement is going to work for you, which brings me to my next couple of points that you need to know before running your first advertisement. First, you need a great product, and you can see how I find all of my winning products with this video right here. Second is great advertising, and there's a little bit of a gray area here because before I actually start testing the product, I do creative testing campaigns with different thumbnails and different videos that are working in the market to see what I can take full advantage of. And I'm only using advertisements on the market that have proven themselves. And when I say proven themselves, they've got a lot of comments, a lot of shares, and a lot of engagement to show me that there's some social proof behind this product and that there's a customer base behind it as well. And like I mentioned, I like to spend as little as possible to gain as much data as possible, and that is why I use creative testing to see whatever's working in the market to know if it can work for me. Now, you may be asking, what the heck is even creative testing? Well, creative testing allows you to test out different videos and different thumbnails at a very low cost to see which video has the most potential for me and which one's going to bring the most traffic for the cheapest rate. And I always do this type of campaign before I jump into a purchase campaign, so I'm fully confident in the advertisement I'm using. I know I can wipe out my competition and win the bid on Facebook, and I'll be driving very cheap traffic so I can gain more profits in the long run. Now, before you jump into a creative testing campaign, you have to make sure that the back end on your Shopify store is completely set up, and I want to go ahead and show you guys how to do that right now. So in order to do this, you have to set up your Facebook pixel, and how you do that is right here on your Shopify home screen. You'll scroll down to sales channel and you'll click on Facebook. So with this Facebook pixel, this is one of the most important key factors of running advertisements, as this tracks the actions and data of what customers are doing on your website, so you can use this data and find even cheaper customers down the road. To keep it simple, you can't run any Facebook ad campaigns without this pixel, so this is one of the most important parts of this section. So basically, whenever you get to the screen, you'll scroll down here where it says create free and paid ads on Facebook, and you'll do start setup. The next thing you're going to do is just connect an account. So you'll just go over here to connect an account, and then just enter your Facebook information and click continue. Now the next thing we're gonna do is set up our business manager. The business manager is basically just the workspace, and the ad accounts are what you're gonna be running all of your different ads on. Now I have a lot of different business managers, so for me, I'll just go ahead and connect one of these. But if you do not have a business manager, then listen up. Now it is very important that you open up a business manager, because you do not want to be running ads off of your personal Facebook account. This is one of the easiest ways to get your account restricted, and one thing that you do not want to do, especially when you're first starting off. So after connecting your Facebook Business Manager, Shopify has made it very easy to integrate with Facebook. All you do is just keep following the same prompts. So the next thing you're doing is simply just doing your domain verification. Just use a domain already on your website. Now right here is where you connect your ad account. So I have multiple ad accounts I can choose from. If you do not have an ad account, all you have to do is come down here and click create new. Then after you go ahead and just add one of these ad accounts, you're gonna come over here, you're gonna see these Facebook terms and conditions, and simply you're just gonna view and accept all the terms. So it'll bring you just to a page like this. You'll click accept. You'll come back over here to Shopify. You'll go to the second one, click accept again. Then right after that, you should see these 2 check marks, and just simply click done. Now the next thing we have to do is connect our business page. Again, you want to make sure that you're connecting the right page. If you do not have a page, you just come over here, scroll down, and click create new. Now you'll see this data sharing section, and you want to make sure that you come over here and click share data and turn this on. Now I'll show you this section called choose preference. You want to make sure that you click on maximum. You'll come down even further, and then this is where you'll connect your Facebook pixel. Again, if you have a Facebook pixel like me, you can just go ahead and connect it, or you can just click create new. Now the last thing you want to do is scroll down and click finish setup, and now you've officially connected your Facebook business page and business manager to your Shopify platform. Now again, you want to take your time with this section, because you want to ensure that your pixel is set up correctly, so you are tracking the right amount of data. Now remember, the importance behind this is that you're allowing Facebook to see all the actions that customers are doing on your website, so that you can optimize your budgets based off the relations of this activity. Now also, with the recent updates on Facebook, there's 2 more things that you need to be doing on the back end to continue to have your data tracked the right way. And the first thing is verifying your pixel, and the second is setting up your aggregated events. And I've already made an entire video about that, so you guys can go ahead and check that out right here. Okay, so now your business manager is set up, and now it's time to run our first campaign, which is going to be a creative testing campaign. Now, like I mentioned before, I test out my thumbnails and videos in different campaigns while I'm doing creative testing. Now, I always like to test out with thumbnails first, so I can see what is going to get the customer's attention and what's going to get them to stop to watch my video. After I find my winning thumbnail, I then test it out with other videos to see what's going to convince shoppers the most to come to my website. So with my thumbnails, I'm focused on getting them to watch my advertisement. With my videos, I'm focused on getting them to my website. Now, before we jump into how to set up this creative testing campaign, I do want to be clear that yes, you can use your competitors' videos and thumbnails as long as they're not copyrighted, but to get the most competitive advantage, you need to have custom content. I create a lot of custom content for the brand that I'm currently scaling in this office right now, and how I create this custom content is using an app called InVideo. Now, I tell you guys all the time, I'm not the creative type, but InVideo makes it very seamless and easy to create custom content with little to no experience in editing. They have over 10 million videos that you can be using from Shutterstock and iStock, and even over 5,000 video templates that just make it so easy to do editing with. And even when I was struggling with knowing how to do different template switching, they made it very easy by having a full 24/7 customer support team to guide me through the times when I was confused. And you guys know I'm all about the best bang for your buck, and one of my favorite things about InVideo is you guys can have as many users on your profile at once, and you'll get full help from 20,000 marketing experts right on your side. That literally means you can split the cost with your e-commerce friends and go absolutely crazy with it. And you know I had to hook it up for you guys, as they're going to give you 25% off every subscription that you want to use by clicking on the link down below or using the code AC25 at checkout. Alright, so let's go ahead and get set up into the first creative testing campaign. So to set up this campaign, I just simply come over here to create. I go to engagement. I go to post engagement, go ahead and click continue. I have 3 different thumbnails for this example, so I'm gonna do a CBO of $30, $10 allocated towards each thumbnail. So I'll just come over here to CBO, I'll change it to $30, and then I'll just go into my first ad set. So on this ad set, I'm just gonna name it thumbnail 1, video 1. I'll scroll down over here. I'll use the same countries that I'm advertising with. So United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. I'll turn this all the way to 21 through 65 since that's the same thing I'm gonna do in my interest testing campaign. I'm gonna put no interest in here, automatic placements, and then go to the ad level. Here on the ad level, I'll just simply come over here to add media. I'll add the first winning video I have. After the video is processed, I'm gonna test out my first thumbnail. So I'll just come over here to edit media, edit video, thumbnail, manual, and I'm going to use my first thumbnail, which is going to be this right here. Then I'll just simply finish the rest of the primary text, have a shop now button, just like our regular advertisement. And then right when I'm finished with that, I'll just simply come over here and click publish. Now that was thumbnail 1, video 1. Now I need to do thumbnail 2, video 1, and thumbnail 3, video 1. So I'll just come over here and I'll click duplicate. I'm gonna do 2 copies. Then this one's just gonna be called thumbnail 2, video 1, and this one will be thumbnail 3, video 1. So then I just come right back to this ad level and I just changed the thumbnail. So I'll just come back over to edit media, edit video, thumbnail, and I'm gonna upload the 2 thumbnails that I had. All right, so that's finished with the second, and let's go ahead and do the third. So edit video again, thumbnail, upload, upload again. And that's basically it for the creative testing campaign for thumbnails. So see how this one has a different thumbnail, this one has a different thumbnail, as well as this right here. So right when you're finished with that, you'll just come over here and click publish. Now that I have the first creative testing campaign up, I typically run all of these ads to 2,500 impressions. This typically only takes around half a day, but this allows me to collect as much data in the shortest amount of time. Now during this creative testing campaign, you're probably wondering what key metrics is going to tell you this thumbnail is performing better than this thumbnail. Well, the answer for that is your cost per link click, your cost per click, your CPM, as well as your click-through rate. So based off of those KPIs, whichever thumbnail performed the best, you're then gonna duplicate the same campaign again, use that winning thumbnail, and test it all out with different videos. And whenever you're determining which video did the best for you, there's 3 important KPIs that you need to be looking for. The first is the longest average video watch time, the second is cost per click, and the third is cost per link click. So at this point, you should have found your winning thumbnail, you also should have found your winning video, and now you're ready for your first purchase campaign. And before we jump into that, I know that this video has a lot of information in it, so if you're feeling stuck or if you have any questions at all, I would love to help you out by DMing me the word YouTube at AC_Hampton on Instagram. After you DM me the word YouTube, I'll reach out to see how I can help out in any way possible, as it's not about how much money you can make in this world, but how much knowledge you can teach others to change their lives. So again, now you have found your winning video, you have found your winning thumbnail, and now we're gonna jump right into a purchase campaign. In these purchase campaigns, this is when you're really optimizing for the conversions that you're looking for, which is ultimately going to be purchases. So to get started with this, all you have to do is come back over here to create. We're gonna go to conversions, and we're gonna go ahead and click continue. This is ultimately going to bring me to my campaign level. So every single campaign that you have is 3 levels. You can see right here, this is the campaign level, this is the ad set level, and here is the ad level. So the campaign level is ultimately where you set the budget of your campaign at. The ad set level is where you do different demographics, minimum spends, and targeting. And on your ad level, that is where your advertisement's going to be. All of these go hand in hand under one campaign, and some people really overlook this step. So to set up your campaign, the first thing I like to do is use a CBO. A CBO stands for a campaign budget optimization, where you're allocating the budget on the campaign level. And I personally like to start off with $100. So all you do is come over here and name your campaign, cold audience interest testing. You scroll down to campaign budget optimization and turn this on to 100. The next thing we're gonna do is set up our ad set level, which is going to be our demographics and our targeting. So all we do is we scroll down here, we select the same pixel that we are using. We choose a conversion event of purchase. I like to start all of my purchase campaigns midnight the next day. So I'll just come over here to December 7th and do midnight. And the next step is where we put ad set spend limits, and this is going to be $5. So mind you, in a typical CBO interest testing campaign, especially even just for this example, I always test out 10 interests starting off. So that means I'll have 10 different ad sets with 10 different interests. So as I mentioned, I'm starting off with 10 different ad sets with a $5 minimum spend. So 10 times 5 equals $50. So if you guys remember over here on the campaign level, I said $100. So if I'm spending $50 towards 10 ad sets, that means the other $50 is going to allocate towards my best performing interest. And that's the best benefit of using a CBO when testing. So again, set $5 minimum spend. I like to use those same countries that I use in my creative testing campaign. So United Kingdom, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Age range is going to be 21 through 65. And now we're down to the detailed targeting, where in this section, you're able to find different interests that go with the product that you're selling. So for this example, I'm selling a lunar lamp. So I'll literally come over here and type in lamp. And you can see they have all these different options available. But for this, I'll just do solar lamp. Now, after only choosing one interest, because again, you're not selecting multiple, you're only choosing one interest here. You scroll down, you'll have automatic placements. And then we just add that same winning video right on our ad level. So here on the ad level, you simply just use the winning thumbnail and winning video advertisement, and you keep that one video for every ad set that we're about to publish. And right then and there, you have now set up your first ad set. So before you go ahead and duplicate, you want to make sure you name it. So you want to come right back down to the interest that you chose on the ad set level. You want to copy the name and make sure to name it after that singular interest. So the next step is just duplicating this 9 more times and finding 9 more interests. So I'll just come over here to these 3 dots, duplicate, 9, and click duplicate. And as you can see right here, when you're duplicating on the ad set level, every single thing is the same, and the only thing we'll be changing is the singular interest. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up these 9 more interests, and I'll get right back to you. And as simple as that, we are now complete. As you can see, I have all these different interests all going towards that same winning video. From flashlight to home improvement to light fixture to LED lamp, all of these are just one interest in each specific ad set. And when you're finished with this, only thing you're gonna do is click this little X button and publish your draft items. So you have now officially set up your first purchase campaign, and now it's time to let the money work for you. At this point, I like to allow my ads to run for around 4 days, and I like to use my KPI calculator so I can cut the fat throughout this time so I can continue to focus on profitability. Again, if you don't understand what KPI stands for, this stands for key performance indicators, such as my cost per purchase break even or my break even add to cart, so that I'm constantly not allowing things to get over these metrics and I can continue to push more and more data towards what's winning. And this part is actually very difficult for a lot of people, especially at beginners, with knowing how to read your data effectively. And in my one-on-one mentorship, that is something that we preach is data is king, and we personally grab you by the hand and teach you everything that you need to know to start running these ads the right way. As a marketer, you have to understand the why behind everything. Why is this working? Why is this working? And knowing how to really take full advantage of it. But just to break it down here quickly, one of the most important things that you need to know with your KPIs is your break-even cost. Meaning, how much are you willing to spend in order to sell this product to either break even or to make profit, because we are never selling anything that we're going to lose money on. And as you can see, my KPI calculator does exactly that for me. So for example, let's say that I'm selling this product for $35. So I'll come over here, I'll enter $35, and let's say that I'm buying the product for 10. Well, if you look right over here in your break-even KPI section, you'll know exactly what cutoff metrics to use. So for example, you can see right here, the cost per purchase is $24.65. So if that means I come back over here on my ads manager, and let's just say solar lamp spent over $25 and doesn't have a purchase, well, guess what? I'm cutting that ad set. Again, these KPIs is the foundation of your business, and this is how you constantly focus on profitability from day one. Starting your e-commerce journey at the beginning can definitely be intimidating, but as long as you take your time to focus and learn about it, you take your time to be consistent, you validate and find a good mentor, you'll be a master in no time. My team and I have been able to take people from all experience levels from all over the world, learn the confidence of running this business the right way to create a sustainable passive income that's creating a profitability every single month, and having us all work towards the same goals of creating this generational wealth. And I know that this video was filled with a lot of information, but this is what you need to know to be successful in 2022, and every single one of you guys who are watching this video deserve it. And for all you guys who are watching this video, I want the opportunity to meet you, which is why I'm hosting an absolute free event out here in Dallas, Texas, January 2nd. This event is again absolutely free, and it's gonna have some amazing vibes and knowledge to get you guys in the right position so that you can start off 2022 strong. I'd love to meet and see as many of you guys as possible possible, so go ahead and tap the link in the description so that you can get your free tickets today. And while we're talking about free, do not think I forgot about the free consulting call winner from last week's video. The free consulting call winner from last week's video is Jonathan Ramirez. Jonathan, congratulations on winning. Go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram at AC_Hampton. Let me know that you won. We can hop on a free consulting call, get all of your questions answered, and get you in the right position to start getting the results that you deserve. And if you guys want the opportunity of winning this giveaway next week, make sure to do all 3 of those simple requirements that I mentioned at the very beginning of this video. I hope that this video gave you guys the exact information that you needed to start taking off with your e-commerce career, and I can't wait to continue to drop these value pack bombs every single Friday. I'll see you all next week. This is AC, and I'm out.
They gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back.